from here in any other West Coast pattern. We showed going into a walk because that was pretty easy to come into. The next thing we taught, same position, is if you have good flexibility in your back, you can come out and hit a line leaning out here and back in. Also, what we didn't get to show was a lean to the side here. Pretty easy to get into from West Coast position. If you just spin her by, take the hand, make sure you're blocking her foot so that she doesn't slide anywhere, because when she's in boots, she will slide on the floor. Also, on that same vein as the press that we did in the beginning, we did one of these. You want to keep the arms low going into it. They'll look higher as she goes back, but if you get them too high, her shoulders will start going up, and it'll make the line not look as nice. So low arms. She doesn't have to arch as much as she takes her head back. It makes the line look longer than it really is. And then you could come out into a spin and in basic West Coast. We then talked about some rotational pieces. If you go up into an attitude, walk around the circle for the guys. You want to walk around the lady, walking your feet toward the inside of the circle. Your shoulders need to be facing her. Okay? Your arm should be, your hand wants to be below her lower shoulder blade and toward the small of her back. The other hand's on her waist. Okay? You can also let go of one hand if you'd like. You need to press with your forearm slightly into her rib to keep the momentum going to take her around in a circle. If you put both middle fingers should be touching, you can take her straight back and go around in a different ride. She doesn't have to lean back as far if she doesn't have the flexibility. You can do this standing up and it still looks nice. Also, you can shape. Same kind of position. Put your right hand on her shoulder blade. Left hand can go on her hip, or again, you can do the forearm. We'll do it both ways. And she just kind of shapes slightly to the left. And then you can pick one way. Same principle as the attitude, but a different look since both feet are on the floor. And also what we were going to teach but didn't get to was a ride. Guys, interlock arms, your right arm, her right arm. Take your wrist, and you're going to want to clench your wrist. To go into this ride, she needs to shape back and over just like we did in the attitude and the other one. Can you demonstrate? And you're going to want to pull into this arm. No, down. The right thing, yeah. No. You can do a number of rotations from this. Also, you could go into a ride. You could do a split or an attitude from that position and take it around, making sure to keep one foot on the floor if you were going to use this in UCWTC Showcase. We can try and demonstrate that here, out. And you can pretty much get into that from any dance. So that was our class today. Thank you. And questions again.